You got 20 seconds. So I lost the video. We will just come back to it. 10 seconds. Finish up where you are. And rest. Good job. All right, one heavy weight or heavier. Squat, curl to chest and overhead. If you want a little extra chest, after you do your squat curls, do another chest press to overhead, if you like that, okay? Option, always options. Here we go. In 3, 2, begin. So squat, curl, press, 2, 3. It's not quite as wide as a plie, but it's wide just to accommodate your arms. Now, press overhead or do both. 2, 3, 4, return. Squat, hammer, press, squat, hammer, or present, whatever you want to call it. Give a gift. Here, take it. Good. Overhead. 4, 3, 2, 20 seconds left. 1, press, 2, keep going, 15, that's seconds, and press, 3, 2, you're almost there, guys. What can you do in 3 seconds? You can get around in, a rep in, and rest. All right, front lunge, side raise, rotation. So if you're not bending your knees in that squat or squatting, just bend your knees and do that rotation. Really, really kind of important and kind of a tricky place to get to, I find, personally. So you might go with the lighter weight or a lighter, heavier weight for your rear lunge, for your side raise, front lunge. In 3, 2, go. So it's the front lunge, side raise, and that rotation. We only have 4, and then we have 2 and 2. So here we are. If you're only rotating, just be here, right? Or here. It's still the same movement in the torso. That's what I'm concerned with more than the squat. All right? Relax those shoulders down. And then just, so this just means maybe you have more mobility in your hips. Not me, however, on this side. And we keep repeating. Good, you're a little bit more than halfway through. Good, 2 and 2. Good. You got 6 seconds. Sorry, from here, go. How much can you get? And rest. All right. On your back, pull over to chest press, close grip. Heavy weight, if at all possible. So, like I said, your heart rate might be going up in this. Great, it's okay. We encourage that as well. So you'll have a different kind of a calorie read, perhaps today. All right. All right, so pull over, chest press, flies. In 3, 2, go. Remember, legs are either up in the air, on the floor, or you're in a bridge. There's just 4 of these, and then you have 4 flies. And we open, close, open slower than closing, or at least even, but not faster on the way down. Keep going, keep that arch out of your back. Pull over, especially on those pullovers and your flies. You really want to imprint that spine. 1 more on me. Flies are next. You got 20 seconds. Keep it going, guys. Pull over, close grip chest press, the arms are together, or you're using one weight. 5 seconds, go. 3, 2, and rest. Good, put your weights down. Get ready to use one single heavy weight if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. If you can't do a full sit-up, you're doing a crunch or bent knees in that sit-up as well. All right? Last round. In 3, 2, go. 4 straight-legged to 4 Russian twists. 2, 3, 4 Russian twists for 4. 3, 2, 1. Go back down. 4, 3, 2. Russian twist. You're halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Go. 4. Come on, guys. You got this. 20 seconds. How much can you get in there? 4 Russian twists. 3. You got 10 seconds. Do what you can do. Wherever you are, do as many reps as you can. In 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Good job, guys. Move your weights off to the side. Grab some water and grab your bands. Okay, so I'm just going to move things over a little bit. You may be perfectly fine where you are. So, little housekeeping here for me. I don't think I need my arms weights right now, but I need to have space to show you things. So, I'm in the process of re-upping my gym here, my Studio 1A, because we're going to be home a lot longer than I thought. All right? So, I've got boxes of things that I'm doing. So when and if you ever get back to my house to work out, it'll be much more organized. All right. So we're still going to be working. Actually, we're not working with time. So I can say goodbye to the timer as well. But we're going to start on our side. So if you have, you feel very bony and like you're hitting on the floor, double up your mat or put something under your hip. If you have that little ball, you can place it like right under your waistline if it helps. All right? But not necessary. Not necessary if you don't have a band, by the way. All right? You can do all the same exercises. So the first exercise, you're going to want the band. You can have it around your ankles. It's so hard to get on when you're sweaty. Ah! Right? That's why I usually don't wear shorts when I do band work, but shame on me. Sweaty and shoes. Okay, so whatever the weight of your band is, it is. It's fine. So you can be on your side. We're going to do a side laying, straight leg lift. But here's what I like. I have a slight bend in my knees. Like I said, if you have that ball, you can put it right under your waistline here. But if you start to collapse your shoulder and your ears together, then just lay down on your side, okay? But don't really collapse into that bottom side of the body. So all it is 8 straight leg up on one side and 8 on the other side. And then we're going to be on our back, and I'm going to do this to the side, so I'm in shorts. It's not pleasant. All right, so legs are up, and all we're going to do is, the band, if it's tight, is going to pull you back, right? Oh, I don't want that. So I want you to work against resistance and just shorten it out a little bit. There's 15 of those. Then we move the band to the bottom of our foot. I'm not going to do it now. You can even keep it here, but it's going to be very uncomfortable. Bottom of the foot bicycles. It's 15 bicycles, meaning 16. Okay? Because we'll just do 8 on each side. So we've got the side lying on both sides to start with. All right? So when you're ready, if you're not using a band, is there anybody not using a band? I don't know about you guys out there. If you're not using a band, I just want you to think about dynamic tension in your legs. In other words, pretend that you're lifting your leg against an immovable object or something that's pushing down against it, and do the same thing with the band as well. But push hard against it and hard on the way down so that you have a constant resistance on it, and it's not just flopping up and down. All right, you don't have to use a band. I mean, many years I did not use a band on these exercises. All right, so let's start. I'm on my right side. If you're not, that's okay. Just remember to turn over. Keep resistance on the band in 3, 2, 1. Go. 8, 7, 6. So I'm really not going all the way down. 5, because I don't want to lose the resistance of the band. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. You can just flip over to your side. Other leg comes up in 3, 2, 1. Go. 8, 7. So I keep a slight bend in my knee. I keep myself lifted off of the floor here. 3, 2, 1. On your back. Legs out. There's constant resistance on this one. All right? So you're never, ever slack on those bands. All right? If you have ankle bracelets, just try to move them out of the way. Legs are up. I'm starting with resistance and I'm going a little wider. Okay? So it's a short range of motion. In 3. And bring your belly to your spine, ribs towards your hips. 2 and 1. Go. 15, 14, 13, 12, slow it down, 11, 10, I want you to feel that outer hip, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Bend the knees, put the band, if you have a band, on the bottoms of your feet, unless you're comfortable with it being back there, it's going to move about. We've got 16 bicycles with my count controlled. Ready? We go 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can keep your legs lower as long as your back doesn't arch off the floor. 7, 8, 8. Mine's moving. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the band back by your ankles. Now, if you prefer the band above your knee for the side-lying leg lifts, feel free to take it there. All right, we're back on side A, whatever that is for you, because we're going to do both, so it doesn't really matter right now. All right, second set. Side lying. The same thing as we did on our back, you want to have constant resistance against the band, all right? So you don't come up and go down and slacken the band like it is here. I don't know if you can see it. All right, so you have constant resistance. So your starting point already has that resistance. Then you go higher. In 3, 2, go. 8. It's only 8 of them. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the other side. Good. Just 8. Top leg is up. 3, 2, go. 8, 7, 6. Stay lifted through the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your back. Legs out. Resistant, constant. In 3. Make sure your back is imprinted, right? So you're not arched here, and you're not lifting your hips off the floor. In 3, 2, go. 1. Small range. 2, 3. Keep that constant resistance on it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, 15. Bring the band to the bottoms of your feet. If you don't need shoes now, you don't really need shoes, so feel free to take them off if it's easier for you. Put the band at the bottom of your foot, underneath your shoe. In 3, 2, bicycle, go. 1, open. 2, 3, we're going to 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Last round. Okay, right above your ankle or above your knee, never on your knee. Side lying, lifting the bottom of your body up off the floor, the bottom side, I should say, the waistline. All right, resistance up. 3, 2, go. 8, 7. So I'm not getting a very big range of motion because my band is tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm also getting some oblique work here, so it shouldn't be a total waste. It's never a total waste. All right, leg up, nice resistance. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it, just 8. On your back. Legs up. Your body's like an L shape, right? I have resistance against the band. It's not going to go any closer. That's my starting point. In 3, 2, go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, ribs the spine, ribs the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Band around the bottom of your foot. Right around, if your sneaker has that cutout, that's about where it goes. All right, legs up, keep the resistance away from the center, as well as we're pushing forward and back. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. All right. We've got some bridges, because everybody loves bridges. So now, move the band above your knee. And again, if that doesn't work for you, keep it low. It doesn't matter. All right? And if you're in shorts like me, it's horrible, but what are you going to do? All right, so bridges. I have less room today because I've got this huge box here. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, allergy day, right? All right, on your back, your legs are apart, so our feet are together, and as we come up, we open, come down, we keep it open. So it's just the resistance constantly, okay? And then we're gonna do a single leg bridge. I want that leg that's in the air because we have the band on, some of us, so I want it a little bit pulled to the side, so when you come up, you're still getting that outer hip work, all right? So again, if you're not using a band, push as if there were a wall to your side that you were just gonna push against, not lean against, but push against, all right? So the first one is knees open, soles of the feet or the heels together, feet together, okay? Here we go. We got 15 of those in 3, 2, go. 1, I'm keeping it open. 2, I'm keeping resistance. 3, 4, you should start to feel this on the outer hip. 5, outer thigh. 6, 7, 8, squeeze it. 9, 10, you've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hips down, take a little break. We're gonna go to a single leg bridge. So the right leg is gonna be in the air. The left leg is on the floor. The right leg is a little bit out to the side so you feel that tension on your outer hip. Left heel is on the floor and you lift with that left leg in 3, 2, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Left leg up and pulls away. In 3, 2, 1, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Once again. We're not going to take that much rest in between here. This isn't a very long set. Open up your knees. Keep them apart. In 3, 2, 1, go. 15. Make sure you articulate your spine, that you're not coming down and landing on your tailbone and arching your back. 5, 6, squeeze your glutes. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it up on 7, and it's down. Turn your feet forward, right leg up, out to the side. In 3, 2, go. 8, 7, 6, keep the knee in line with the knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Left leg up and open. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One more set. Moving right along, guys. All right, open up your knees, tilt your pelvis, belly belly to spine, tilt the ribs towards the hips, and go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Keep the pressure on the outer thigh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Last round of single leg bridges. Right leg up, open it out. 3, 2, let's go. 8, 7, 6, keep the leg pressing open. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last time in 3, 2, and 1, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. I like to do a spinal twist after bridging. Just feels good to release my back. Other side. Okay, so we're just going to do a short set here. We're going to come back. You're going to keep your band where it is, or let's keep it where it is for now. All right, so you're going to come onto your forearm, side plank. Your knees can be bent or straight, okay? So all we're going to do is a hip dip. So we're not really doing much with that leg unless you want to keep the top leg up and you do your hip dips. 8 on the right, 8 on the left. Then we do have a clamshell. So my knees are coming up, my heels are together. I'm going to lift the top leg and or lift the top hip, okay, or the bottom hip. So you can just lift the top leg or you can keep the hip off the floor as long as this doesn't happen, right? We don't start collapsing into our shoulder and dropping that bottom waistline. And then the last one is a surprise hit for y'all, okay? So just pay attention, you'll get there, I promise. So your forearm plank, you can be on straight legs or bent legs. You can have one leg up in the air or not. So here we go, hips up, top hand up behind your head, or maybe on the floor. And let's just do hip dips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over to the other side. We've got 8 of those. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm just kind of building on that exercise with my knees bent. As I take the top leg up for a clamshell, I'm also going to lift my bottom hip off the floor, but you don't have to do that. All right, so feet together, top leg lifts, hip up if you are, for 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't drop that right side or that bottom side. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Good. Whew. Nice and sweaty. Okay. Hips up or not. Top leg up. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Surprise attack, no big deal, I promise. You can bring the band below your knees, above your ankles. You're going to come to your forearm plank. The option is to hold a plank. The option is to do jumping jacks. The option is to step out one side at a time. You can do any or all of the above. We've got 15 reps for it. All right, so come to your forearms. If you prefer to do this on a straight arm, be my guest. Remember, you have to have your legs apart enough to create resistance on your, so you're either jumping or stepping or holding. In 3, pick your poison. 2, 1, go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. If you're doing single leg side to side, you got 1 extra one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Good job, guys. All right. On a count of time, we're going to make that our last one. If you'd like to do that again, I encourage you to do that. So let's just take the band off and use it as a stretching tool for a moment. Good job, by the way. That was a lot of stuff to do. So it was like 2 classes in 1, right? All right, so I want you to lay on your back. I'm trying to get myself in a position where everybody can see me and it's not offensive. All right, right ball of the foot on the right leg, the band goes underneath. Hold that leg up straight. If you can bring your bottom leg, I just don't have the room to bring my bottom leg out today, but maybe by tomorrow it'll all be gone. So the right leg is straight but not locked. And I'm just gently using the band to guide my leg back towards my face. Doesn't have to go very far at all. I prefer it to not be too bent. Maybe a slight bend in the knee, but not too much. So if your hamstrings are tight, like my runner, if your hamstrings are tight, then you might not go quite so far back. And let's just do that one more time. And then I want you to take your left hand inside of the band, bend your your left hand and your right leg goes over to the left side. I have to bend my bottom knee a lot, only because I don't have the space. But if your leg is out straight, that's okay too. And then think about stretching from the outer hip all the way down to the outside of the foot. Open up your chest. In 3, 2, bring it back up. Now, we're going to bring the other foot inside at the same time, stretching both legs up, and maybe lifting yourself up into a boat or a teaser pose. Holding here, hold on with one arm and open up, rotate to the side. Back up, open up, rotate to the other side. So here you're getting a little bit more abdominal work here. Come back in, lift your chest up, and as you come down, take your right leg out, hold on to your left leg. Straight leg, right leg can be straight on the floor or bent. I have a box sitting in front of me today. That weighs about 600 pounds, by the way. Can't move it. Keep drawing it in slowly, slowly, controlled. So if you're here and your knee is bent, you're in too far. Bring it out a little bit more. And then take your right hand and guide that leg over to the right side. So if you're on your left leg with the band, then you're going to the right side. If it's the other way around, go to the left side. Hold that really nice outer hip. We did a lot of hip today, standing and on the floor with bands, so really nice stretch for your outer hip. And then slowly come on back to center. Bring both feet back in. Stretch both legs up straight, hold on. Lengthen your legs a little bit away from you. Lift your torso up, rise up to a teaser or to a boat pose. Pull your shoulders down. Lift, 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 lift. And then take your legs out in front of you and just fold over them. Take the band off. Bring yourself over to either side. Do a couple cat-cows on your hands and knees. Arch your back, round your spine. And then finally, we're going to come into a downward facing dog, hips up. Walk your hands back to your feet, stand in a forward fold. Sway a little side to side. And come into your center, hang your head. Slowly roll through your spine, come up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and around. Take a big breath in, bring your arms all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Lean to the right side. Up and over, lean to the left side. Back to center, open up your arms, stretch your chest open. Hands behind your back, palms together, knuckles down. And then roll your shoulders back and around. Take a big breath in, guys, all the way up. Exhale. Thank you. Stay home, stay fit, stay